What is up everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with our Smallville series and we are on to episode 16 of season 2. Now last we left off we had some shocking revelations and it was primarily focused on the Luthor family. I thought that was really cool. We got to see the prodigal son return from his apparent death, which was very interesting to see. We also had some very big revelations about Lionel, the biggest being he isn't blind anymore. He can see. I couldn't believe it when it happened. I thought my man was turning into Daredevil with his sixth sense, but no, he got his eyesight back and he's had it back for some time. How long has he had it back for though? That's the big question that I'm really interested to see, and hopefully we'll get it answered this episode. But I think that's enough of a recap of the last one, guys. I did do a reaction to it on my channel. If you haven't checked that out already, I highly recommend you do. It is going to be in my Smallville reaction playlist. But without further ado, I think we're going to jump into today's episode. I'm really looking forward to it and I hope you guys are. So let's get into it. I hope you're all about to enjoy this. Starting at the Kent Farm. Ooh, starting with Martha. Spaceship. Oh, and the piece. The missing piece. We need to get that down in the caves.
Clark, I thought you went to the hardware store.
Yeah, we were on our way. And Dad remembered he had the part he needed in the barns.
I came down to get some peaches for dessert. I'll be right up.
That was a good cover. Oh, she's been hiding it in lead so Clark can't see it. She's gonna hide it in the lead. Oh no, she's gonna bury it underneath the lead. Is that Kryptonite? I like Kryptonite dust. What is that? Oh, she's inhaling it. What's gonna happen? Jonathan being a handyman as per.
That was fast.
I offered Dad a bit of spot.
So hard it is for you to believe even your abilities are no substitute.
Well, it sounds like the two of you deserve a nice cold glass of lemonade.
Oh no, what's gonna happen to her?
Alright?
She's just inhaled Kryptonite. Oh, she dropped the jug. Oh my god. She could have died there.
Dad, she's not breathing. Mom?
Martha?
Wonder how they're gonna get the Kryptonite out of the system. Oh, I love the Smallville theme. It's so catchy.
She's breathing on her own.
I still understand. She was working out. How could something come over her so quickly?
Toxin. I'll have a better idea after we finish her blood work. Let me bring you some coffee.
Thank you.
Got the board silly's back.
I know that, son. And guard.
I'm not leaving.
Clark, your mother had a whole list of fundraiser. You know how important the food bank is to her.
Alright.
Gotta pick up the slack
She's
from
not finished, I'm
Arthur.
coming back.
Got a charity concert going on at the Talon.
She was, but she came down with something this morning.
Hospital? That sounds serious.
Do they have any idea what's wrong?
Well, they have to know something. I mean, what were her symptoms?
What is this, an interview?
Damn,
She's not
Clark.
breathing, okay?
Idea. Maybe we should just postpone until she's back on her feet.
She's gonna be okay, and she'd be really disappointed if we canceled. It's okay, Chloe.
Come on, Clark. You could apologise for biting her head off.
Back to the hospital.
Man, I feel so bad for Chloe like 99% of the time.
Mr. Kent? But I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Has Martha been
I
exposed?
think she hasn't been around before. I mean, what is this about?
And her symptoms indicate an acute toxic reaction.
But you can do something for her, right?
None without identifying
I've
it.
sent, to be honest with you, I'm concerned for both Martha and the health of her baby.
Martha's pregnant!
Baby.
You didn't know?
There must be some kind of a mistake. The doctor said...
I asked your GP to fax over Martha's medical records.
What? That's so cool!
I saw Mr. Kent in the hall.
Clark gonna have a baby brother or sister.
We're doing everything we can.
For the both of them.
Johns Hopkins.
Go ahead. Read it.
They're offering you a 3-year research fellowship,
It's an opportunity to do pure research at one of the best hospitals.
as opposed to the rural pleasures of Smallville Medical.
My work here, but research has always been my first love.
Ellen's leaving.
There's nothing worse than a missed opportunity.
No, man, Lex never gets any happiness.
I'm Dr. Neil Moore. We're here about Martha Kent.
I'll let you get back to work.
Oh no. Oh no.
She didn't tell me anything about it.
Why would she keep it a secret?
Mr. Kent, this is Dr. Moore with the disease.
I'm sorry, but what does that have to do with my wife?
It's a matter of public safety. The Metropolis lab sent them Martha's.
Mr. Kent, but your wife's condition is caused by some unknown toxin.
Could someone else come down with this?
Frankly, son, we can't know that. We need to backtrack Mrs. Kent's movements over the last couple of days.
She hasn't left the farm since the weekend. She's been on the phone doing her fundraising. Start what?
Searching your property.
Oh no. They can't.
Mrs. Kent might have come in contact with it.
It's a spaceship. They need to get that out of there now. Is Clark gonna figure out what infected her?
Pete, you're sure the ship will be safe in your shed?
Between the old Betamax and my dad's Pong game. Indiana Jones couldn't find it down.
Pete coming in clutch. Clark's been infected with the Kryptonite. That dust.
Clark, what are you Clark?
Oh no.
Pete, you okay?
I'm fine. What happened to you?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Clark, you just need to give it a little lift.
Come on, let's get this thing back on the road. Clark, come on, stop fooling around.
Has he lost his abilities?
Let's go.
I'm trying.
He's lost his abilities. Oh no. Oh no.
That's a DCA team.
We gotta get this thing back on the road.
There's no way. Oh, come on. So he temporarily lost his ability. Because the Kryptonite was in his system. There are so many people going to investigate the farm. Is there anything else there they could find other than the ship? Maybe. Got them in full-fledged hazmat suits. Tell you what, you did promos back in the day and you just showed these guys in hazmat suits on the farm. You'd be thinking Clark's been cool. That would have been a hell of a promo.
Any positive video?
Please tell me you got the ship out of there.
Yeah, it's a Pete's. It's safe. My vision suddenly blurred and I lost control of the truck.
You and Peter are all right, aren't you?
Yeah, strength.
Go ahead.
That's no coincidence.
I'm registered.
Oh no.
It's like someone was digging around and kicked up some sort of irradiated spore.
Get a surface sample.
10 centimeters and 50 centimeters.
They're gonna dig up the flower pot.
Mr. Kent, inside your storm cellar. Have you ever seen it before?
Not that I know of. We usually keep it locked.
Actually, Dad, she was down there this morning.
Cleanup team to sterilize every inch of that storm cellar.
The storm cellar.
I went to fix the leak under the sink. I noticed it when we went to the hardware store.
Why didn't she tell us she had it?
She must have her reasons, Clark.
What do you think those spores are?
I don't know, but whatever they are, you were exposed to them too. Maybe that's why you lost your...
Fine. You don't have to worry about me.
Just had a glitch.
How you feeling?
I should have told you. I'm so sorry.
Why didn't you tell me?
I was worried if I said it out loud, it would go away.
Oh, that's so sad.
How is it even possible?
When Nixon opened Clark's ship, and I felt a surge of energy.
The ship has the power to heal.
I think the ship.
It does, because it healed Clark as well. I don't. Oh my god! Oh, that's so cute. I love it. I love it.
In the storm cellar? Why did you hide it from us?
I was afraid if Clark and found out the truth about his origins, he would want to leave us.
Oh,
That's not going to happen.
she just doesn't want to lose Clark.
Clark, I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
It's weird how random memories can just pop into your head, huh? I was afraid to go to school because I thought my mom would disappear while I was gone and never come. I wouldn't even get on the bus in the morning until she promised she'd be there when I got home. Sure enough, every day there she was when I walked through the door.
In a few
That's
days,
so
you'll walk through
cute.
the door and your mom will be there again.
Oh man, I feel so bad for Clark right now.
Clark, you okay?
He's still being affected by the Kryptonite. Ooh! Because it stayed in his system.
Lana, would you excuse us, please?
She must be so worried right now, especially after the Whitney episode.
You should have called an ambulance. He needs to be in the hospital. We need to inform.
I'm sorry, I can't let you do that.
Why the hell not?
That you won't tell anybody about this, and I mean anybody.
Confidentiality very seriously. But Clark needs proper care.
Call a normal boy.
I need to get a blood sample.
Is she gonna find out? Oh my god, she's not gonna be able to.
Doctor?
Is
Chink.
this some sort of religious thing?
No, I mean literally, you...
Yeah, go on, try. Oh wait, she'll be able to right now. He's lost his powers. Jonathan was prepared to tell her. I mean, he had no choice, but he was prepared.
Mr. Kent, I am trying to help your son, but I can't do that unless you
You need to promise me that you will do the lab work on this yourself. I think you'll understand why you can't tell anyone.
Is she gonna agree to it? Of course she is. She's too curious now. Anybody would be after that conversation. What is she gonna see? What genetics is she gonna see?
Oh my god. Lex.
Of course Lex shows up as she's examining Clark's DNA.
You know I'm not allowed to discuss my patients. I know, and I would tell you everything if I could. Unfortunately, modern medicine doesn't always have the answers.
Chance to help unlock the mysteries of science?
I better get back to work.
He knows she's hiding something that he wants to know.
Chance to help unlock the mysteries of science?
I better get back to work.
Helen, Johns Hopkins will be lucky to have you.
He's encouraging her. That's sweet. Even though it means even though he knows it means he'll lose her. Dr. Helen knows about Clark. But at the minimum knows he's not human, or not normal. Chloe showing up in her whip.
Hi, Mr. Kent. Lana told me what happened.
Yeah, he's just resting on the by to say hello.
Actually, I'm sorry. I must be a salesman, but I was wondering if I could just sit with him for a while.
Chloe, I'm sorry. Sure, go on in.
Okay, thanks.
Clark has so many people around him that just absolutely loves him.
Hi, Clark. Oh, this is gonna make Clark Kent ends record-breaking perfect attendance streak. Sorry. I'm doing it again. I've never seen you sick before. What if something did happen to you? So in yet another classic maneuver to avoid emotional intimacy, I wrote my feelings down so that I could read them to you. Thereby.
Oh. This is one of the cutest things I've ever seen. And I haven't even heard what it's about to say.
I'm not who you think I am. Guys is so thin, I'm surprised you haven't seen right through me. I'm the girl of your dreams masquerading as your best friend. Sometimes I want to rip off this facade like I did at the spring formal, but I can't, and you'll run away again. So I decided.
Oh, this is gonna break my heart, man.
This is so much easier when you're unconscious. My dad told me there are two types of girls. The ones you grow out of and the ones you grow into.
My God,
I may
no.
not be the one you... But I'll let you go for now.
Oh, God damn it, man.
Clark?
God damn it, man. It actually got to me. Ah. Oh my God, that broke my heart. That absolutely broke my heart. Oh, Chloe is the cutest character in this show, man. Oh, God damn. God damn it. Oh.
Dad!
Oh.
Where are you going?
I'm a mess.
How's Mom?
Smallville's turned me into a fucking state.
Dad?
Clark, Helen says that your mother probably won't make it through the night.
What? No.
You can't think about me.
I'm not gonna lose my family, not without a fight. Now, if it takes another miracle, I just have to go out and...
You think it can cure me and Mom?
I don't know, Clark's here. The doctors can't help you, and your mother thinks that the ship helped her get pregnant. I don't know, maybe it's crazy.
It's not. It saved Clark as well.
I know that, son. I also know exactly where the DCA took everything.
I'll go with you.
No. I want you to stay right here. You're too sick. Go to bed, son.
Man, every episode of Smallville is absolutely unbelievable. I'm blown away by this level of writing continually. Hey, Jonathan is busting into the DCA. Look at him go. Come on, Jonathan, you need to solid snake him here. Get around the mouth. Lucky that was open. I love that Jonathan's the one doing this. Dun 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 dun. I wonder if they've been studying that piece from the ship, or if it is just locked up in this room. Time to go rummaging. Of course it's going to be bagged separately. They're not going to leave it in the flower pot. We got it. Now we just need to get out of here in one piece.
Hold it right there.
Oh!
Now, hands at your... Clark!
Clark made it! Perfect timing, Clark. So get out of there. Come on, boys, time to go. Oh, the alarms are going. Oh my god, how are they gonna get out of here? There's so many of them. We've got the military here. How have they made it out? Yeah, the army are chasing them. How are they gonna lose them? Ooh, they ain't got much of a head start. Let's see, this seems a bit more accurate. Clark and Jonathan have got themselves into a right conundrum. Is she dying? No! No, 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 no. Don't you fucking dare. Oh, they're gonna have to use the ship in front of everyone and then, like, everybody's gonna know. Could it be, like, a big reveal? Surely not. Surely not.
Code blue, room 117, code blue.
No, please don't have Martha die. Please don't. I swear to God, Smallville. That's a roadblock. They're fucked. Unless it's Pete in the truck. Unless this is Pete driving it. It's one person. Who is Pete, isn't it? I was going to say that would be a very, very good bait. They had somebody else drive away close to the scene.
Out of the truck and put your hands up!
Come on, show me Pete. Hey, yes, my man.
This guy doesn't...
My man Pete coming in clutch again. That's twice this episode. How are they gonna do this? They're just gonna have to do it outside, right? They're just gonna have to do it right here. Ah, is anybody gonna see? What if someone sees? Come on! Come on! We need to save Martha! No, 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 no. I'm not gonna lose hope yet.
2:17 a.m.
I'm not losing hope yet. No, I'm not accepting it yet because Clark's supposed to be dying to this as well. So if it heals Clark, it can heal Martha. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please. I can hear the machine. Yes! That's what we want to see. The ship just knew what to do. It just knew to power up to save them, and it just powered back down and got back in the truck. It's sentient. It's like a pet.
Clark, doctor, please don't answer.
Well, the important thing is that the baby's healthy.
In medical terms, it's not. Your family seems to have a stockpile of them. Blood test. And I saw Mrs. Kent. If you know how that happened, you should tell me.
Just like you said, Doc. It's a miracle.
I wonder if she will tell anybody or will she keep it to herself. I hope so, because I like Dr. Helen. I want her to stay in the show. I like her. I don't want her to leave. But that could also cover up Clark's secret if she just leaves. Because then she can't tell anyone.
Dr. Trenton, I appreciate you keeping me apprised of the situation.
If anyone finds out I'm giving you a file on a patient, I could lose my job.
Who is it on? Is it on Clark? Or Martha?
What's your interest in her?
She's a good friend of mine.
Oh no. Lex. The man's too curious for his own good.
I ran into Clark in the hall. He said Martha's gonna be fine.
Don't know how much I had to do with it.
Then how do you explain it? Right, I almost forgot you can't discuss your patients.
Oh no. Oh. He actually did get her something nice.
Going away.
I thought it was going to be something else other than that.
It's a key to the mansion. I want you to move it. I would never want to stand in the way of your ambition, but I'd be the one missing an opportunity if I didn't tell you how much I want you to stay.
Yes! Yes! Oh, I love this couple. Lex deserves a bit of happiness.
I'll never look at blue cheese the same way again.
Does that make me a horrible person? I guess it just really scared me to see him like that.
Too.
You're not the only
It
one.
makes you realize who's important in your life.
Clark.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna head home and finish changing for the benefit.
Oh man, I feel so bad for Chloe.
I'll see you there. Thanks.
I hate it, man. This girl breaks my heart. Oh no! She's gonna read it! No, Lana, just throw it in the bin. That's none of your business.
In fact, my disguise is so thin, I'm surprised you haven't seen right through me.
I don't want to hear this again. I'm gonna start crying. Lana, oh man, I feel so bad for Chloe.
This is awesome.
Oh, Clark, hey.
Oh, this is the charity fundraiser. I was about to say, I found this a bit confusing for a second. None of our main characters.
What could be more poetically just? Me winning the computer.
Man, this girl. Oh, why? She pulls on my heartstrings every time. Like, I genuinely feel so bad for her. Now Lana shows up.
Clark.
What's she gonna say? Oh god, is she gonna say something about Chloe?
What happened to you really affected her. Me too.
God damn it.
It was really hard seeing you sick. Guess I'm invincible.
Now you think I'm just human.
I guess that's my way of saying that you mean a lot. But I guess some people are just better with words.
She's jealous of what Chloe said. Oh, fucking, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, right. Let's talk about this episode, guys, because what an episode it was. It was unbelievable. I loved it. Start to finish. Beautiful episode. We're talking about this little love triangle first, though, before anything else. Because, am I a bad person for saying this? But I would rather Clark be with Chloe. I think those two would be a much better couple. I think Chloe is so much better suited for Clark in so many ways that I just think that they would be better with each other. And I feel so bad for her in all of these scenarios. Like, that letter that she wrote to Clark is one of the cutest things I've ever seen in a TV show. That genuinely broke my heart, and I can't believe it did. Like, I can't believe I cried to it. But, like, like, even thinking about it now, like, it's breaking my heart. Like, what she says to him and how she says it and pours her heart out and affection in that letter and means every word of it. Just, it was truly remarkable. And for Clark's acknowledgement to not be her in that moment was just devastating. And I just love Chloe. Like, I think she's such a sweet character. She always tries to do the right thing. I think she's probably the most scrutinized character in this show as well for what she does, because she's an investigative reporter. But she's always the one that's trying to do the right thing, trying to be there for everybody, trying to help everyone, especially Clark and Lana. And I just wish for once that she got that reciprocated for her. I really, really do. I would love Clark to give her a bit more acknowledgement. I wish they actually gave it a proper go. Like, we had a little bit in season 1, but not really, because he was still pining over Lana. He's still pining over her now. But we're not getting anywhere. Like, I would just really, really like to see those two develop a relationship. I think it would be so much better, to be honest. At least for now, anyway. Like, and then we could revisit the Lana Clark scenario. But Chloe broke my heart this episode, and she wasn't like even in it massively, but just those scenes around it was just, yeah, really, really got to me. So I had to cover that first. Sorry, guys, and I maybe spoke about that a bit excessively, but it really, really did get to me. Like, I really just felt everything that she said. Like, I could really relate to it, and being that open with somebody and realizing that much about them, just, it pulled on my heartstrings. It broke my heart. It really, really did. But we'll maybe come back to that towards the end. But let's talk about the rest of the episode, because a lot happened this episode. I loved the story around the idea that this sort of like kryptonite spores or dust was in the basement with the ship, and Martha got infected by it because she was digging up the ground to bury the pieces of ship in the flour. And I also like how it affected Clark as well, and it disabled his abilities. It neutralized him temporarily. He was human, which is something that's really fascinating as well. So it seems like if you were to get a type of kryptonite in his system, he loses his abilities. So I wonder if that could be weaponized against him in the future by somebody if they figure it out. Maybe Lex or somebody else. That's quite fascinating. Maybe Lionel. That would be that'd probably be my number 1 right now. So I loved that idea and that aspect, and it was quite scary. Like, you really felt for it. When Clark got infected, though, I started to have more hope for Martha being okay. I love the reveal that Martha's pregnant, and the ship played a part in helping her get pregnant. That's just unbelievable. So the ship has this healing ability, which I did question when we saw it heal Clark from the kryptonite being around his neck, and it turned the crystal, it turned it from green to white, like it completely neutralized it, which I found really fascinating. And now we have an explanation for that, which is really, really nice. At least I'm able to have a definitive answer on that. And I'm also wondering what sort of other capabilities it has. If it has the ability to heal like that, what sort of other powers does it have? Can it do? How sentient is it? Because, like, when we activated the ship towards the end, we got to see it activated. It healed Clark, it healed Martha, it deactivated, and it shut itself down and went straight back into the truck. So it's obviously self-aware, as we've seen previously with it flying itself as well. But just, I'd like to know how self-aware. It's very, very interesting learning more about the, like, Kryptonian origins. And obviously I'm not a massive comic reader, or I don't know all the Superman lore, so it's really fascinating for me to slowly get more and more out of this and try and sort of like piece it together, especially with not really knowing anything. So I'm just sort of like scrapping at like what I know about other TV shows or like other films that have nothing to do with DC, and just trying to put together what might happen, which is just really fun. I love how creative Smallville is with each episode, and I think the writing in each episode is unbelievable. Like, how they can go from something that's so upbeat one episode to so absolutely devastating in another episode to something so fun and intriguing, or like this episode where it was quite a serious episode around the Martha being ill and the idea of how deadly that could be, and the worry of Clark's secret getting out when he got ill. But it also had like the emotional weight of when Chloe came around and spoke that, and it's able to like break your heart, but then you're also able to get happiness out of it and content in other scenes. It's just really like beautifully written and beautifully crafted show, which I really do applaud. I think it's really, I thought Jonathan this episode was unbelievable. I love seeing John Snyder get to be front and center as Jonathan Kent. I think his character is just amazing. He is the best of the best in a lot of ways, and I like seeing him putting his family first and completely going out of his comfort zone, turning top and tail on who he is as a character, and committing a crime or a felony to save his wife and son, which is just obviously not Jonathan at all. So I really, really like that. I love seeing him commit that small heist. It just, yeah, it was really, really nice to see. I like Lex this episode as well. I thought he was good. I like seeing that he's still, you know, curious and he's still digging into things, as we've seen towards the end with getting the files on Martha and being curious about what Helen was keeping from him, especially to do with the Kents, because he already has his suspicions on them. But I also really, really liked his relationship development with Helen and the fact that he asked her to move in with him and he shot his shot, saying about missed opportunities towards the start of the episode. I really liked the subtlety in coming full circle with that and, you know, putting his feelings out there, because that's what I was hoping he would do, but I was also afraid he wouldn't do it and she would leave the show because of it, because he's unable to do that. So it's really nice character development to see Lex be in a place mentally where he's able to open up to somebody like that and feel like he can truly be himself. So I really, really enjoyed that as well. I love the ending of this episode with the idea that the Kents are having another baby, which is just crazy. Clark's going to have a baby brother or a baby sister, and the Kents are finally going to have their own biological child as well, which doesn't mean anything compared to Clark. Clark is still just as much their child, and he's going to love them just as much, without a doubt. But that's really, really nice to see for them and happy to hear, because there was obviously issues with Martha being able to get pregnant in the first place. So it's just really exciting, and especially with like the first season with like Ryan and Clark's relationship, I always loved the idea of Clark being an older sibling or like the sort of role model to somebody in that regard. So it's really nice to have the concept of that going on in future episodes, and you never know, we might get to see some more develop in the start of the next season or towards the end of this season. You just can't tell yet. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm really, really looking forward to it. I can't wait to get into the next episode now, guys. I'm really, really, really excited for it. Especially with the ending of like this love triangle again between Lana, Clark and Chloe. And it's like, I really just don't know where they're going to go with it, because you could tell Lana was jealous of Chloe. You could tell Chloe was jealous of Lana. You could tell Clark is completely oblivious to the both of them. I just don't know where it's gonna go, which is the confusing thing, because Clark seems like he's so one-sided with Lana, but then he's also had moments with Chloe, which makes me think that it's still there between them. It's just a really, really hard thing to dissect, especially with how Clark and Lana are with one another, because one minute they love each other, the next they hate each other, and it's so confusing to keep track of. So I'm just gonna have to wait and see. But you know my opinions on it. I want to see Chloe and Clark together. That would make me so happy. Like, I love the idea of Lana and Clark. I thought they would have made a great couple, but you know, we've gone through this for so long now. Like, give us Chloe and Clark. Give us Chloe and Clark, and that would keep me more than content. I think they make a great couple. So that's what I want to see going into the next episode, well, into the future episodes. Let me know what you guys would like to see going into the future episodes. And I'm also going to leave you on one more thing. I would like to know if you guys, firstly, if you've listened to all of this, massively appreciate it. And I love that you like to hear my opinions on the episodes. I do try my best to relay what I think as best as I can. And I do it with the intention that I hope some of you like to hear that from me. So, firstly, appreciate you listening all this way. Secondly, I would really, really like to know your favourite episode of this series. If you could let me know in the comments down below. What I do is I have a list of a few people that have already done it so far, because I've left it in a few videos beforehand. And I will write the episode name down with your tag, and I will acknowledge you in that episode as we get to it, and I will try to talk about it in greater detail and pay a lot more attention for you, so we can just discuss it more and revel in it a little bit more, because I want to know what episodes your favourites. Obviously I don't want to know why, because that'll spoil it for me. We can talk about it when I get there. But yeah, I like the idea of you guys all having these different episodes that you like for different reasons, and if I get around to them, hopefully I'll like them for the same reasons, or maybe I'll like them for different reasons, and we can discuss it when I get there, which is just something I really want to start implementing a little bit more. So please guys, let me know in the comments down below, and like I said, I will acknowledge you in the video, and we can talk about it a lot more greater detail towards the end. But I think that is going to be it for now, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. I sure as hell did, and I can't wait for the next one. And if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support on all of my videos, guys. It does mean the world to me, so thank you for that. Stay tuned for the next Smallville reaction, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.